So let me get this straight. I leave my house to stay in a cabin in the middle of nowhere for 2 days with no cell service and no internet. And when I get back home, I find out that Lane Kiffin has signed an extension with Ole Miss and he is no longer an option that's on the table. Maybe I should just never leave my house again. Or should I? What's going on, Canes fans? What a wild weekend this has been so far, and I gotta tell you something. Things are only gonna continue to heat up on this beautiful Sunday. So just a quick recap, I was actually staying in a cabin on Friday and Saturday, and the cell service and internet that was available there was complete doo-doo. And what I mean by complete doo-doo is it was non-existent. If I was lucky for maybe 10 seconds, I would get some cell service. And I'm not talking 5G, I'm not talking 4G, I'm not even talking 3G. On your cell phone when you just like have the bars, but there's no G of anything. Yeah, that's what I was getting. And when I'm talking about internet, I'm talking about it worked for maybe 10 seconds out of every hour. So I was pretty much, for the most part, out of the loop on Friday and Saturday. But now, as you can see, I'm back home and I'm trying to get caught up on everything, but it's a lot. So let's just start from the beginning. Let's travel back in time to Friday. So I ended up putting out a video on Friday night saying Miami Hurricanes hire former Clemson AD Dan Radakovich, and we are good to go. We're locked in. We're dropping the bag. We're spending big money. And well, it turns out that this hire is very likely. And Miami is actually flying out to meet with Radakovich today to try to finalize everything. But just to be upfront with you guys, pen has not been put to paper yet. It's fully expected to happen, and I don't foresee any issues, and anyone and everyone else that I've spoken with does not foresee any issues. But here's the deal. You guys know that I'm a straight up guy. I try to be transparent and honest and try to really think things through. And the deal is, people get cold feet on their wedding day. I mean, there have literally been people at their wedding during the ceremony, right before they say I do, and instead of saying I do, they say I can't. So I'm not trying to freak you out or anything. You have to consider the fact that Miami is offering Dan Radakovich a lot of money. He will actually be one of the highest paid, if not the highest paid athletic directors in the country. That's kind of hard to turn down, especially also when you consider the fact that Radakovich graduated from Miami. So it's tough to say no to that. But I still feel like this needed to be said because in my video, I pretty much was like, hey, this is a done deal. And I don't typically do that unless something is confirmed because I'm not really an insider guy. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just not what this channel is. But at the time, I kind of was under the impression or the understanding that it was a done deal. But at the same time, I had pretty much no cell service and no internet. And I'm not a breaking news channel either. But the thing is I get hammered, guys, with DMs and comments of saying, Coop, did you not see this? Coop, did you not hear that? And I appreciate you guys. I don't mean this in a bad way. But I felt like, hey, I see this. It looks like everything's confirmed. Should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and post a video on it. And I had to record that thing, and then it took it like 4 hours to upload a 6-minute or 8-minute video. So it took forever. But I just wanted to add it in this video that hopefully everything should be wrapped up today, tomorrow at the latest, and then they will make the official announcement unless some crazy, weird scenario happens. And that could happen, but is also very unlikely. I'm just saying. And yes, just in case you're wondering, Miami does have a runner-up option for the athletic director position. But at this point, Miami does not want to settle when it comes to any of these hires. Not for athletic director, not for head coach, not for anyone on this staff. We are done settling. It is time to spend big boy money, and that's what we're doing. Now, as far as the head coaching update today, Lane Kiffin, yes, is officially off the table as he did sign an extension with Ole Miss earlier this afternoon. Now, that's a pretty big bummer for me because Lane Kiffin was actually my number one option to replace Manny Diaz. Now, I always said that, Lane Kiffin and Mario Cristobal were kind of 1A and 1B for me, but Lane Kiffin actually did have an edge over Cristobal for me personally. And I'm not going to get into all the reasons in this video. I've already talked about them, and he's not even an option any longer. But I wanted to bring it up because so many people were coming at me sideways saying, Coop, haha, you were wrong. You said we were going to get Lane Kiffin when I never said we were going to get Lane Kiffin. As a matter of fact, I never even made a video doing a head coaching prediction. All I did was make a wish list and we talked about the options. And then I also said that my personal number one choice was Lane Kiffin. Do I think that Lane Kiffin was an actual realistic option for us? 100% yes, I sure do. Money was not an issue. Location was not an issue. Look at what we're going to be offering Mario Cristobal. Let's go ahead and get into the talks a little bit because you guys were expecting this to be a video of me saying Mario Cristobal has been hired, right? But it's not a done deal yet. Again, pen has not been put to paper. We're going to be offering Mario Cristobal like somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 million per year. The money would have been no issue to get Lane Kiffin if we wanted him. Now, did they touch base with Lane Kiffin? I don't know. It's very possible. He showed a lot of interest in the position, and he's not been shy about it. But we've known, I feel like, guys, we were all under the understanding months ago, possibly even a year or two ago, really, when we talked about it, that this administration at some point would push for Mario Cristobal. And right now was the time to do it, starting a couple weeks ago, especially when they fired Blake James. So we knew, guys, that Mario Cristobal was going to be the push. Lane Kiffin was just a personal preference thing for me. So speaking of Mario Cristobal, an update with that situation is just that Miami is trying their hardest to close the deal today. They would like to make an official announcement to kick off the week on Monday, and they are probably meeting with Mario Cristobal as we speak. Right now when I'm recording this video, they are offering the bag. They're throwing a boatload of money at the dude, and they are telling him that he will have any amount of resources he would like when it comes to bringing in his coaching staff. And that, guys, is really tough to turn down. Once again, I will say it loud and clear. Money is not an issue. The timing for all of this really could truly be the perfect storm. Just imagine pulling Clemson's former athletic director, Dan Radakovich. We pull in Mario Cristobal from Oregon. And then I also just received word that a few moments ago, the North Carolina Panthers let go of Joe Brady. Now, how do you guys feel about him potentially as an offensive coordinator at Miami? Paired with Mario Cristobal and the rest of his staff, whoever he decides to hire, and Dan Radakovich, a guy who has been part of a winning program. He knows what a winning program looks like, guys, as our athletic director. We are truly working on building a powerhouse right now, and it's so nice and refreshing as a Miami fan to see them not being afraid to spend money, to go for the big guys. We're trying to take that next step. Just trust me when I tell you guys that nothing is impossible. So many of you need to remove that word from your vocabulary. I did that several years ago, and it's been so beneficial, just even in my everyday life. Set aside the football stuff, guys. Nothing is impossible. Trust me. But that's really the update at this point in time. For right now, just make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Turn on the notification bell and just keep your eyes and ears open, because literally, guys, I might upload this video and Mario Cristobal might sign the papers and I have to make another video in 15 minutes from now. So expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 videos a day. I don't know right now, but a lot of things are going to be happening. Things are getting shaken up, and it's just exciting times to be a Miami Hurricanes fan. The one thing that I would like to encourage is for Miami fans to try to come together in all of this. We've butted heads over these last few months, and there's been so many disagreements and Canes fans going head to head, and we've been made fun of by all these different fan bases. If you want to throw something in someone's face when it comes to this stuff, let's say you want to be like, Coop, I was right. I told everyone it was going to be Mario Cristobal. I've got my receipts. And in trying to throw all these things in Miami fans' faces, throw it in other fan bases' faces. Go throw it at the Oregon fans. Let's come together as the Miami Hurricanes fan base and just enjoy this moment, making these big boy moves. Big time things are happening for us. Things are trending in the positive. So let's all come together. And if we want to throw shade or we want to poke fun at people, let's do it towards other fan bases, because we've been a laughing stock for a while, guys. They told me Miami ain't got money. They told me guaranteed no way Miami was getting a proven athletic director. They told me there was no way that Miami would get Mario Cristobal, that he wouldn't even consider the offer. And now look at where we are on December 5th. Just look at it, guys. And we're also going to make a video talking about this other guy. I'm not going to speak his name right now because that's not the video, but potential stadium stuff, which is a crazy wild scenario. But there is a ton of money being dumped into this program right now. I literally can picture it right now, guys. I'm looking at the University of Miami, and right at this moment, I believe there are dump trucks backing up and just dumping $100 bills. Yes, I can see it very vividly in my head right now. Just one after another, just so much green. And so many positive things are happening right now, guys. Big moves. So that's it for this quick update video. Probably another one coming in the next few hours. Trying to close on Mario Cristobal. It's this close to being official, but we're not there just yet. Dan Radakovich is pretty much a go, but he's got to put pen to paper. Let's just hope he doesn't get cold feet. And if we get those guys in there, let's start making some moves on some of these other big-time names that are available. No expenses spared when it comes to this coaching staff. And also just keep in mind that as much as I've thrown shade at that dude right there, he's out recruiting for Miami right now. Now, that doesn't make me feel sorry for him, because this is a business, right? We have to make moves that most benefit us, that look at the future for this program, that puts us in the best position to win games. So I don't feel sorry for Manny. It's his job. You got to perform. But I'm just saying the dude definitely does love Miami. And I can give him a pat on the back for going out with some class. Remember, though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I have a feeling I'll see y'all very soon.